for tonight's video, I wanted to do a choosing my summer themed eyeshadow palettes from my collection, as well as the potential for like a Christmas in July theme. And so I thought I would bring you guys along into my collection to pull my next seasonal eyeshadow palettes. So you guys know how much I love eyeshadow palettes. So I'm going to take you guys down here to my drawer. Hold on just a sec. Okay, so here we are in my eyeshadow palette drawer. I wanted to make sure that you guys could see my eyeshadow palettes as opposed to me. Sorry about my wig. But try not to look. Okay, so I wanted to just kind of go through. I also need to reorganize this little section here because it isn't really like, I don't like the stacked situation going on here because I can't really see what's in my drawer. So maybe we'll kind of do that at the same time. And then we'll add some palettes into my palette basket for summer. And so, let's see, let's go ahead and start by emptying this basket. We'll just select items here that are not summer related and put them back into the drawer. And then that will free up some space for our next ones. So first here is this Sydney Grace Singles, kind of like create your own palette, Z palette. So that is definitely not Christmas. Christmas, summer, yeah, I just have Christmas in July on the mind. So Coastal Lights is definitely a summer palette, so she will be staying here. Let's see, the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly, it is not a summer shadow palette, even though it's super cute. So that will go back. Stone Vibes, not a summer palette, so that will go back. Let's see, I have my Lucky Glow face palette and my Ofra here, as well as the Benefit. Those are going to stay in. My Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons, that is not a summer palette. My Clover, super cute, but not summer, so that's going to go back as well. This Pat McGrath Holiday, I think, what do they call these? They're like the Christmas Mothership Mega Celestial Nirvana. This is a holiday palette because my brother got it for me for holiday, so that will actually be staying in as a potential pull for holiday themed Christmas in July. So that is the color story there. Super pretty. Yeah, so that's definitely going to stay in the palette basket. And then we're going to take out this Ghost Town USA. I'm looking forward to using this Halloween though. It'll be super fun. So those will go back. Let's see what else we have here. I have my Odin's Eye Alba. That is not summer. This Odin's Eye Merry Christmas is summer, so that's going to be put into the basket here. This is what this one looks like. It's like the blue palette. Super beautiful. Gorgeous. I just love this palette so much. So that's going to stay in, as well as the Snow Dream. Snow Dream by Odin's Eye. That is also going to stay in because that could be a Christmas in July pull. And that is the color story there. That will stay in. Let's see. The Norns, that is not. So that is going to go away. Too Faced Peach is going to go away. Hey Reindeer. Hey Reindeer is for sure a Christmas in July palette. Here is the color story here. So cute. So cute. So that will stay in. Let's see who's sitting here on top. Too Faced Gingerbread. That is a holiday palette. It's the Gingerbread Spice. So that is this one here. That will stay in because that is a holiday themed. But here, this is actually like one of our first, besides the Coastal Lights, actual summer palettes. So this is the ABH Riviera. Super colorful color story. Beautiful. That will stay in because that is definitely water themed. The cloth packaging on this is not very practical because look how dirty she is. But the nautical stripes are so pretty. It's the ABH Riviera. So that is a summer palette. So that will go in. Too Faced Chocolate Gold. That is not Too Faced Pumpkin Spice. That's more, I'm going to keep this like for fall palette pulls. So those will not be. Odin's Eye Alva's not. Let's see. Planet Spirit. Planet Spirit is a summer palette in my mind. This is the one that was the collaboration with Patty Bean. And I believe that POW color story is definitely summer. So she's going to stay in. Let's see. We've got some Odin's Eye, more Pat McGrath, face palette, Desert Lights. We don't really go to the desert in summer intentionally, but the vibe, like the desert, like heat, sunny, palm trees, sun, there's definitely that vibe there. So that will be a pull for summer. I've got more Pat McGrath Bridgerton, Beauty Bakery Pudding, no. The Chosen Bun, no. What about Jungle Lights? Jungle Lights could be a summer, like a jungle safari situation. That could be summer. Let's see. We've got back here the Cara Duo, Too Faced. We already did this though when we did the polls for the No Palette Left Behind. This cake, Glam Light Cake, definitely have to bring her out because it is my birthday month. And so we will bring her in because she's like a happy birthday happiness here. So that will be the Glam Light Cake palette. So look at those colors. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm trying not to blind you or flash you guys. There we go. Awesome. Then we have Notorious Elf Cotton Headed Ninny Nuggins. That could be like holiday. You guys know how I feel about this palette. The colors are not very saturated. They're very pastel-y. Beautiful palette, beautiful color story. It's just the pigmentation is not there, but I'm gonna give her another go. See if she works a little better this time around. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? We've got the BH larger ones. We've got this Mrs. Claus. This is the Lit List. Play on words there. That is definitely a holiday palette. So Christmas in July, that would totally work. So we'll pull that in. And then I'm thinking the Zodiac Love Signs. This would be like a cool pull for holiday. However, when I look at the color story, it definitely seems like a summer palette to me. Let me think through this, how not to flash you. Okay, there is the color story for the BH Zodiac. Got shimmers and mattes and a highlighter, but those are like a really rich, saturated, vibrant colors. This is kind of like a sunset looking here, and then like more like water and tropical over there. So yeah, that will be a good pull, I believe, for summer eyeshadow palettes. Let's see, we've got Alter Ego Goddess, no, Beauty Bakery, Odin's Eye, Stone and Rock, one of those. How about Pat McGrath? These are, ooh, we'll do this one, because this is also a holiday palette there. So we will bring in this, it's another one of the Celestial. This one is the Odyssey Mothership Mega. So this will be a good palette to bring in for Christmas in July. There is the color Story. Definitely different than the first palette that we had from the Odyssey. And so that is going to be a good pull there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put back some of these palettes. Like, I feel like I could definitely use a good organization session here. However, that is not what we are doing today. Or tonight, I should say. But that could be something that is to come. But for now, this is probably going to bother some of you guys, just like the way that these are stacked in here. If it does, I'm so sorry. Just try to ignore for now. But these longer palettes will go here. Then we've got this is a face palette, an odd shaped. These are kind of just odd shaped items. Those will go there. Here's another longer. And then we'll do these Beauty Bakeries back there as well. There's the Pat McGrath. This will go here. Let's see, pumpkin spice we decided not to bring in. So these will all go right here. And then I think it's going to be pretty much it. Yes. There's a highlighter from Odin's Eye that doesn't necessarily belong there. But okay, so firstly we have this palette basket as well as this little organizer. Wow, that wasn't really too well thought out. So we've got, to kind of recap, we've got Jungle Lights, my cake palette, Fatty Beans Planet Spirit, Cotton Headed Ninny Nuggins, Riviera, Desert Lights, Pat McGrath, Celestial Odyssey, Zodiac from BH Cosmetics. These are all going to go in here. And then we will also have the other set, which will include, let's see, we have the Coastal Lights, Gingerbread, Hey Reindeer, Desert, oh no, ooh, Garden Lights, oh my gosh, that's just stunning. I do read in the garden in summer, so I think that justifies. Yes? Okay, cool. It's my birthday month, I can do it if I want to. The Snow Dreaming from Odin's Eye, as well as the Merry Christmas little stunner right here. And lastly, the Mrs. Claus Lit List and another Pat McGrath Celestial Nirvana palette. So those are my selections for the summer eyeshadow palettes. I hope that you enjoyed. Tell me what you're pulling for your summer stash, and maybe share like what your go-tos are. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.